Hi guys, my name is Bruno Gobato. I'm an orthopedic surgeon. I'm a shoulder and abdomen specialist. I live in Brazil. And I'm here to show you guys, to teach you guys how can you use QR codes in medicine. How can you use QR codes to share our knowledge in medicine. I'm a app developer, iPhone application developer. I developed some apps for orthopedic surgeon. Most of them are Portuguese apps, but my newest app is the OrthoClass. It's a fracture classification app. It's in English, and you can download it for free. Well, I would like you to stop this video just a moment, because in order to understand what I'm talking about, we need a barcode reader application. A barcode reader application is native in some Android phones, but if you have an iPhone or iPad, you must download a barcode reader application. There are many in the market. We have most of them free. If you have no barcode reader, you can download it for free. I suggest you the new reader application. Just go in the Google Play Store, on the App Store for iOS, and download it for free. And when you have your app or new reader or other app you are used to use to scan QR codes, you just resume this video and we will continue to teach you guys how can we use this in medicine. So the QR codes are present in our lives. The QR codes are in ads, the QR codes are presented in magazines, and even in vegetables. So let's teach you guys how we can use this QR code technology for meds, for orthopedic surgeon, for teaching purpose. Let's see. Well, the QR codes are used. This is an example of Brazilian Orthopedic Association magazine. We see QR codes every day, but we don't use in medicine, and we can use this in medicine. Just an example, what is the QR code? The QR code is quick response code. It's a bidimensional barcode for easy reading and has multiple uses like geolocalization, text, link, SMS, contact information, email information, Skype information, Facebook information, Twitter information, pretty much every kind of information you can transcode in a QR code. The QR code was developed in 1999 in Japan by a Japanese automaker. And it has a great storage capacity, and the most important thing, it's free. It's free to use. Everybody can make a QR code. It's free. Well, let's teach you some more information. The QR code is the best way you can transform an information, a text, a link, a map, any information to an image, and that image can be easy and fast read by your smartphone, by your tablet. So the QR code, this square white and black dots, is the easiest way and the quickest way a smartphone can read, can understand information you want to pass through. So what about medicine? What I'm talking about, QR codes in medicine, how can we use this in medicine? And we really can use this in medicine. I don't use QR codes every day. I don't point my phone to every QR code I see, but we really can use these QR codes in medicine. I will show you guys. And we can use these QR codes in medicine to share your knowledge, to extend your knowledge, to extend the knowledge of a presentation, for example, like this, beyond the presentation, beyond your screen. We can share your knowledge directly to the audience. I will show you how, guys. So with a QR code, you can share article inside presentations. You can share article inside posters. You can share your article inside your article. I will show you how. You can share articles inside paper. You can share your references in your presentations, in your articles. You can share your knowledge. you can share, for example, a presentation inside. I'm here presenting a video, but I will share these slides for you guys in a PDF file. You will be able to download this. Why don't share this? And the easiest way to share presentation, to share a file, is with the QR codes. You can share your contact. You can use QR codes to make surveys, to ask questions, to have answers from the audience. You can extend the knowledge beyond just this classroom, beyond just this screen, this video. And you can instigate everyone, your audience, to read more about what we're talking about. And we will show you some examples. This is an example of a presentation of a subject, occult fractures of the greater tuberosity of the humerus. It's a shoulder and elbow subject. It's just an example to teach you guys how can we use. Well, these are two codes. I think it's important for shoulder surgeons to know that humeral head fractures represent 5% of all fractures. And this article from Horrocks Nielsen, it's a very important article. But how many of you guys will take note of the title of the article, take note of the authors, take note the magazine where it was published? Or for example, this second article is from Dr. Neer's classification. Every orthopedic surgeon knows Dr. Neer's classification, but none of them have read the article. So this is an important article. Why just show this in small letters like here? How many will actually write displaced humeral fractures part 1 classification evaluation, and then when arrive home we'll look for the article? You don't have to do this. You just put in a QR code. People just point to the QR code, and they will have the article in their phones, in their tablets to read when they arrive home, to read in the bathroom. They have the article. I will show you how we can do. For example, this is the same code in the last slide. Here, the humeral head fractures represent 5% of all fractures. This is important. This is an important article. So why don't share this article with all you guys? Here, I share it with a QR code. So if you have your phone, you have your reader, just point, and here, the article, it will be redirected to the article, to the abstract article here, and you can read the article when you arrive home. You can send over email. Of course, this is copyright material, so I didn't share the whole article. I only shared the PubMed link, but in the PubMed link I have all the abstract. I can buy the article. This is a new way. This is the Web 2.0. This is sharing information. Here is another example, the Neer classification. This is a classic article for orthopedic surgeon. This is an article which is free in PDF. You just Google it and you have it for free. But how many of you guys will Google it? No, you don't have. Just share this QR code. People just point, and here, in 1 or 2 seconds, we will have this article in PDF, this PDF article inside your phone. Now you can read about displaced proximal humeral fractures, the classic article wrote by Dr. Neer. This is Web 2.0. This is sharing. This is really sharing knowledge. It's not, the knowledge is not what you are talking. The knowledge is what you learn to talk. That's sharing knowledge. Generally, we share this information like this. Dr. Bruno, my email. You don't have to share all this information. People don't have to take notes of all this information. You can only share a QR code. You just point your phone and you have all my contact information. You can just click and send me an email. Just click and send me an SMS. This is sharing. This is the quickest way to share a contact information. Here I have another example. Sorry. For example, sometimes we are presenting in a small room for just 3 persons. They are my fellows or they are my colleagues, and I would like I'm presenting, for example, an article, and I would like persons to have this article. Instead of emailing everyone in the room, or asking everyone in the room to email me and then I reply them with the article, no, just share the link of the article. You put this article in your Dropbox folder, share the link in this QR code. People just point to the screen and they have all your this article you are presenting in their phones, in their tablets, so they can also save in their notebooks, their Dropbox folder. This is sharing. This is sharing knowledge. Which is the best way to share your article? Well, you can wait people to write all this link in their phones, or you can just share your article like this with a QR code. This actual QR code is the document, the DOC document of this occult fracture article. So sometimes you have 5 to 7 minutes to present a 2-year work, and people don't have time to understand what you're talking and even to think what about you're talking. Present your article and share your whole article in a document, in a PDF for people for further reading. This is another example how to share. You can share your actual presentation. We can share your slides. This QR code here is these slides I'm presenting you here. They are in this QR code. So just point your iPhone, your smartphone to this QR code, and you have all these slides. So you can follow slide by slide. You can share. You can put this QR code in earlier slides, and people can follow. People can use iPads, tablets to take notes about your presentation inside your slide. People don't have to take pictures of your slide. You can just share your slide in PDF, in high quality PDF. This is sharing knowledge. This is the easiest way to share knowledge. Here is another example, a different example. We can use QR codes. We have many roundtable conferences in Congress, and this is an example how we can use the QR code to ask questions for the presenter. I was an example. Sometimes we are in an international conference. Not everybody knows how to ask a question in English. Sometimes people are afraid. So sometimes people just want to ask question to marketing herself. It's the simplest way to do is put the QR code. People scan with their phones, ask the question by email. The moderator, which is in the table, read all the emails, select the best questions, and then after the presenter finish his presentation, he asks the best questions, the nice questions for the presenter to reply for the audience. This is a nice and simple and free way how can we use the question system for a roundtable conference. We can, with the QR codes, we can also do surveys. We can also make questions, have answers from our audience. This is a simple example. You just point your phone to this QR code. You will be redirected to a survey. This is just a Mac, PC, Linux survey. So just I will respond here. Which do I prefer? I prefer, for example, here Mac. It's live, okay, and people are responding, and then you can just show the results live. I'm here. It's a live example. I click here, and I will have here 2 results. I prefer Max 100% was 2 votes. My previous vote, and now my live vote. This is an example how QR codes can enhance your presentation, can perform surveys. Another great use of QR codes are in posters. in conference posters. Posters sometimes are small. You can't use all the images you like to use. Sometimes these are a 2-year work and you have just this small amount of space to present all your work. You don't have to do this. You present what you want to present in your poster, but for example, you can record a video presenting your poster, and people can just point to the QR code in your poster and see a video you presenting your poster. You can save slides from your poster and share in a QR code inside your poster. You can share your actual poster in a QR code, so people don't have to take pictures of your poster. No, you can share in a high quality definition PDF or a high quality definition image. People just point and have your poster saved. So the poster is not only a poster anymore. The poster is a video presentation. The poster is a multimedia presentation in slides. The poster is a HD quality poster because you can share. So you can enhance your poster just with 1 or 2 QR codes. We can also do a voting system for posters or for presentation. I will teach you a simple way how can we vote. This is a free voting system. I just use the Google Docs system. So you attach these QR codes in your posters, in your conference, and you just point your phone to the poster, and we have here a voting system. This is in Portuguese, okay? It's just a test. I made for test. So you can vote, people can vote, and then the organization can see, the organization can see the results of the voting system here online with just a free Google Docs spreadsheet. Let's continue our presentation. You can extend your presentation in video. Sometimes you have 5-7 minutes to present your presentation. Sometimes this is not enough. Sometimes you need more slides. Sometimes you need more time. So record the presentation just like this, with more slides, with more videos, and put this in a YouTube, put in the QR code, and people who liked your presentation can just scan this QR code and have a full presentation, an extended presentation to know more about what you are talking about. Don't let this 5 or 7 minutes in a meeting room, in a conference, to reduce your knowledge. No, record it and extend your knowledge with video and share it with a QR code. Of course, we must avoid multiple QR codes. This won't work. This is ugly, but I'm pretty sure we can use 1, 2, 3 QR codes in a presentation. Then this will enhance a lot will extend a lot your knowledge. You can extend a lot what do you want to talk to the audience. You can also get visual QR codes. They don't need to be just black and white. They can have backgrounds. They can have our other colors to match your poster, to match your presentation. This is just an example. But well, in the future, will this presentation be useful? Will people use QR codes in their medicine presentation? Will you be the first one to use? Will you see this international conference? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure this is this information. The use of QR codes can be very useful and can enhance your presentation. People just need to know how to do this, and I will teach you guys. So guys, be the first, be different. Let's think different. Let's do something more, and we can do this with the QR codes, which is free. How to make a QR code? It's simple. There are many sites These are some examples. You just Google QR code and will be redirected to many QR code sites for free. I will show you how an example. Well, this is our last slide, sorry. This is our last slide. So people want to ask questions, people who want to comment, share your experience. Please, this QR code is my contact information. Contact me, email me. Thanks for listening. I will show you how to do a QR code right now. Don't leave, don't pause the video. Okay. Here I'm in my Dropbox folder. Okay. Let's select here one folder. Let's select here one file. For example, this presentation, this QR code presentation in English, it's a PDF document. It's inside my Dropbox folder. Okay, you can use Dropbox, you can use Google Drive, you can use SkyDrive. Just let's zoom here. Just click and click here. Share Dropbox link. Okay, your link will be copied to your clipboard. You go to your Google Chrome, for example. You can go to my site, but I will not use my site, I use another site. So here, this is the QR Stuff site. There are many free sites who can make a QR code. So here are the examples of what you can do with QR codes. You can do URL, YouTube video, Twitter, Facebook, Apple Store download, Skype, SMS, email. Just let's do the simply way. It's the URL, the link. You just paste your link here. It's the Dropbox link. It will generate the QR code. You can now download the QR code and it's done. Just link. I will show you how live here. Just point your phone to the QR code and now you will have that presentation, that PDF presentation to use in your presentation. Thank you guys. My name is Bruno Gobato. Thanks for all. Sorry for the English.